Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Lethal C6, and before this video starts, I just want you guys to leave a like and subscribe because I'm kind of sad. I'm very disappointed. I know we weren't promised anything. I think everyone expected something when we really weren't in the right to expect anything. But everyone thought Zhongli was gonna be like the new D-Luke, a crazy Geo damage carry that just has these amazing damage numbers and is gonna destroy everything. But turns out we didn't necessarily get that, and like I said, nobody was promised anything. But from what I can tell, people were expecting something, and in return they didn't get what they did. I know a lot of people were waiting to pull on the Zhongli banner and skipped out on the child banner, even though me personally, I really want to go for the child banner. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough primo gems to get child. I got Chi-Chi instead, so I'm building her right now. But Zhongli is a different story. I was planning on summoning for Zhongli too, but yeah, after a lot of research and some time seeing other content creators play with them, it's just like, yeah, there's no real reason why I'd want to pull D-Luke. And if you guys are expecting, or not D-Luke, there's no real reason I want to pull Zhongli. And if anyone else thought like me and thought that they were gonna pull Zhongli because they want a real cool damage carry that they could just play with all the time and destroy all the content with just Zhongli, yeah, it's not happening. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so your boy hopped in the test room to check out Zhongli. I felt like this was a really good place to kind of test Zhongli in a more realistic way, because I'm not spending $100 to get a 5-star unit just to test it out and be disappointed. So I went in the test room, and yeah, I felt like this is a good place to get a low spending or free to play players sort of point of view when it comes to building up Zhongli. So let's just get right into it. First, we're gonna check out his stats so you guys can get a feel for him. So he has 670 attack, which isn't very viable for a damage character, but I'd say that your artifacts can probably get you up into a high attack. Like, let me just clarify this first. You can turn any character into what you want them to do, but for certain characters it may be more difficult to get the turnout that you want to go for. So like making a DPS Barbara isn't really very viable, but you can do it, you know what I'm saying? So you can do this with Zhongli. I feel like Zhongli can accomplish a DPS sort of playstyle, but he's not really in the upper echelon status where people like D-Luke and Kaching are, right? So yeah, that's just what I wanted to get into. So like I said, 670 base attack, 34 elemental mastery, and 651 defense. So defense is something that you really want to pay attention to when you're building Zhongli, because he's more leaning towards a geo support, and he works well with shields. He holds down his E to create a shield, so the more defense you have, the more absorption you can get. Also, elemental mastery could be sort of important because it increases the damage absorption of shields. So yeah, just want to put that out there. So he has a 50% crit rate and a 72% crit damage stat right now. So like I said, not bad, but pretty basic. It's not something that is kind of shouting out to you. Yeah, 72% crit damage though is it bad for DPS. So, and he also has a very good energy recharge, which is gonna be pretty insane because his ult is actually a really good damage dealing source. So yeah, his ult is really cool too. It just looks cool as fuck. So yeah, let's get into his talents real quick. So normal attack, we all know what that is. He attacks normally. Dominus Lapidus. So when you press it, it commands the omnipresent power of Earth to solidify into a stone stilly. Yo, don't roast me. Dealing AoE geo damage, and additionally, the stone stilly will resonate with other geo constructs in the vicinity, and it deals geo damage to surrounding enemies. So, yeah, it's AoE geo damage basically when you press it, and it's also geo construct, so you can climb it and shit, and do all that. So when you hold his E, it causes nearby geo energy to explode, causing the following effects. So he creates a shield, and the shield's damage absorption scales based on Zhongli's match HP, and it absorbs geo damage 250% more efficiently. It also causes AoE geo damage. So yeah, if there are any nearby targets with the geo element, it will drain a large amount of geo element from a maximum of 2 such targets. This effect does not cause damage. So yeah, when you hold it down, it's more of a support tool, and when you put it down, when you press, it's more of a AoE geo damage type of thing. So this is his fucking meteor strike thing. So it brings a falling meteor down to Earth, dealing massive geo damage to opponents, calling its AoE, and it also applies the petrification status. So it's basically freeze, but you don't have to use water and ice. So it keeps the enemies just fucking standing there. And I also think when you hit the enemies, they don't like break out immediately. So that's really cool. And yeah. So his passive talent, Resonant Waves. When the Jade Shield takes damage, it will fortify. Fortified characters have 5% increased shield and strength. Can stack up to 5 times. So again, another support tool. Dominance on Earth. Planet Befall deals additional damage equal to 33% of Zhongli's match HP. So that's another reason to scale Zhongli's HP up. And then this refund 50% of orbs used when crafting pole arms. So yeah, if you're crafting pole arms, use Zhongli. So I hope that was pretty quick. I wonder how much I'm gonna have to cut that out to make it as short as possible. But yeah, let's look at his damage numbers real quick. So I'll go for this fucking slime here, and I didn't know. I can't. Okay, so I think that's the, yeah, that is the, so it crits, it peaks at 1000 damage. And as you can see, he has since he's a polearm character, very fast attack speed, but nothing crazy, right? Nothing really crazy going on here. His charge attacks don't really do that much. Well, there was a 2k right there. Yeah, so 2k on a charge attack. Pretty basic, pretty decent, you know. It's something nice, but this geo AoE damage is not really anything crazy, you know. It's not something that you can really rely on. His E ability to hold down though is really cool, because you're taking no damage, bro. And like this is why Zhongli, I feel, is just gonna be such a amazing support character, because his shield is just insane. Like if you're proccing this, if you're building this shield ability up, and it's like you have it up all the time, like it's not running out, bro. You're gonna have it up all the time. So if you're speccing towards the shield, man, like your other like real damage dealers are gonna be literally unkillable. Like I can already see the potential with Zhongli and Chi-Chi just making your team literally unkillable. But you know, 2 5-stars, I know that's a little demanding, but I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. So yeah, that's just a little quick overview of what I want to show off. But now I'm gonna talk about you know, kind of why Zhongli's sort of misunderstood. Now I know he is a disappointment to me because of he's a disappointment to me because I just wanted a cool damage carry, a cool GL damage carry. Honestly, that's what I wanted. But Zhongli is not trash. He's not garbage. He's nothing like that. He's just a different role, and that, I think Zhongli is more effective being played on a different sort of build like that. That's just where I stand with Zhongli. I think that Zhongli's shield is just gonna make the game way easier for you if you build his shield up and prioritize his sort of support playstyle, because that's where I think Zhongli shines. And I feel like he can be a really good backup DPS for your team. So yeah, that's where I stand with Zhongli. So yeah, also as I was editing this, I've watched Mogadi's video recently, and I feel like he really evaluated upon what I was trying to get across with this video, and it gave some more in-depth numbers and opinions on Zhongli. So yeah, definitely go check that video out. I'm gonna put it in the description below, and one of those little white box thingies in the video, I don't know what the fuck they're called, but yeah, it's gonna be there, so check it out. And yeah, and like I said, you can make a character do anything they want to do, but if you're like pushing for the new floor and spiral abyss, or you're trying to peak the highest damage numbers you can, I don't think that's where Zhongli shines. But like I said, you guys tell me in the comments what you think about Zhongli, and yeah, I hope you guys like the video and subscribe, because yeah, that's my only source of dopamine right now when you guys support my videos and shit. So go ahead and do that, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy Lethal C6, and your boy's out. Peace.